Today is our first day in Jukwaa la Usalama Central Region. We want to thank you for being here with us. Today we are starting with Kiambu County until tomorrow Muranga, thereafter Nyandarua, and then Kirinyaga, and complete with Nyeri on Friday. We are very happy that we have had an opportunity. This is county number 28, to visit this county number 28 in terms of the Jukwaa la Usalama meetings. And I want to say that we have had a good meeting with the security team, both regional and county security team, to discuss the key issues, security issues in this county. Let me start by saying that we have been focusing on this county in terms of matters, drug abuse, and drug menace and alcohol abuse in this county. This is one of the top priorities of our focus today in terms of our discussion. As you very well know, when this administration came to office in 2022, one of the things that we put a lot of effort is to make sure that we deal with alcohol, production of adulterated alcohol, illegal brews in the county. And I must say that great progress has been done. Between last year and this year, a lot also has been done, but still a lot more needs to be done. Our greatest focus is in relation to manufacture of second generation alcohol within the county itself. We are very concerned that a number of properly licensed need some help. Nasaidika? Okay, thank you. Okay. Just put it here. Okay. Manufacture of generally the manufacture of second generation alcohol is we have a problem with licensed manufacturers who are manufacturing the good alcohol, if I may say so, are also involving themselves in adulterating other alcohol. One would have a proper plant where they manufacture alcohol that is certified by KEBS, where KRA can be able to collect revenue, and then they have another satellite, smaller factories, especially in informal settlements, where now they manufacture illegal ones, where there is no feasibility on the part of KRA and there is no genuine KEBS stamp, and they misuse the same factories then to release this illegal alcohol to the market. I must say that this is an area that we want to focus on. Number two is that we have a problem with licensing of bars and outlets that are selling spirits and wines, particularly because some of these bars are within a restaurant, and then they are open 24/7, and then they are selling wines and spirits, particularly spirits, which are, as a result of this second generation alcohol, are also being propagated in the same environment. I must say that the third issue, so this is, in terms of licensing, this is the role of county government, and we are very concerned that there is wanton misuse of these county licenses to give license to every Tom, Dick and Harry in every corner, every part of small centers and towns, and it's a matter that in especially more populated counties like Kiambu and even Nairobi, it's an issue that we have to really focus on, particularly through the Council of Governors, and we will be taking proposals from this county and other counties, including tomorrow when we go to Muranga. Particularly in Central Region, the biggest concern is that there are too many bars and restaurants licensed, particularly bars that have been licensed, and also wines and spirit shops. Very small kiosks are selling wines and spirits, and they have licenses. When our officers want to do enforcement, they will always be met with licenses, and then complaints from the county that we are harassing genuine business people because they have these licenses. Yet in reality, we are intoxicating our young people by staging these wines and spirits close to homes, close to shops, close to schools, close to institutions, universities and colleges, and it's becoming a menace. Number three is that in terms of thriving of this illegal business in wines and spirits, one of the thriving factors is conflict of interest. Most of the people who are expected to license and enforce are actually the business people. So we have some of our first senior government officials, both from the county government, national government, particularly people who come from this area who are in that business. We also have police officers, administrative officers who are also involving themselves in this business. We also have influential persons who use their resources to compromise our officers, who take bribes, and they are bribed to facilitate the thriving of this business. We have said that within the next 100 days, we will do RRI, Rapid Results Initiative, that will do massive operation that will comprise a team from the national level and the officers within the county to make sure that we clean the area and make sure that this issue is addressed. In the Jukwaa la Usalama, I will be also engaging the local leaders. We want to localize this issue and institutionalize. We don't want a situation where people come from Nairobi to do operations every now and then. We want to see that the chiefs and the assistant chiefs and the OCSs, that is part of their daily assignment to clean their areas. Because of the also the menace of drugs, which is a problem here, we have particularly cannabis sativa, which is targeting students, particularly in colleges and universities, particularly the disguised as food, bread, mandasi, kangumu, that is sold as such, but it is baked together with the use of cannabis sativa. So edible cannabis is actually prevalent around our university institutions, and we want to, I have directed the sub-county security committees to incorporate the leadership of the colleges and the universities in their security meetings to make sure the dean of students, the student leadership, local church leadership, business community are invited as to be in attendance in the sub-county security committee meeting, so that they are part and parcel of the team that will help in enforcement to make sure that most of our young people who have been lured into this business are, as a matter of fact, salvaged from this problem. So in terms of performance of contracting of the officers, most officers will be, this is alcohol abuse and drug abuse will become one of the key indicators of their performance. And we will be going for the local community to ensure that we take a very firm decision against the officers at their locality, and disciplinary measures will be instituted against them. Officers also who have stayed in Kiambu for far too long, became familiar with the environment, and they have become part and parcel of this business, will be dealt with decisively. And we want also to make sure that there is, I have told the Deputy Inspector General of Police here that they must now institute transfers that are regular to make sure that nobody is getting familiarized with their local environment in a manner that they become compromised in terms of service delivery. And then the reward and punishment must also follow in terms of rewarding those who do a good job and punishing those who are actually performing or doing a very bad job. Number two is that we have also the other problem in this county that is of great concern is having criminal gangs, particularly that are thriving because of political influence. Those who are harassing business people, extorting from them, extorting from matatu owners, extorting from small businesses. These criminal gangs are of late seeking cover around political activities, some of whom have been involving themselves in heinous crimes, particularly during mandamanos or during protests and demonstrations, as witnessed in last demonstrations where a court was banned in Kiambu, a police station was banned in Dagoretti, administrative offices in Kiambu were banned, big businesses looted in different towns in the central region, a phenomenon that was not feasible a few years ago because of these criminal gangs that have been hired by political leaders, and they have serious cover. Every time they are arrested, either politicians threaten public officers, or they organize demonstrations in the name of protecting them. We are also going to be very firm in terms of arresting and prosecuting them for extortion and for harassing people, for all these criminal activities. We will also go for their leaders, and we want to tell political actors and political leaders that we are not going to compromise on anybody. As you saw after the 25th of June protest and the Sabasaba, you saw what we did. Some of these actors were inciting young people. We arrested them, charged them for terrorism, and they are still complaining up to now. We will remain firm. We want to ask the judiciary, the office of the DPP, to continue to be firm. We cannot succeed in the security sector alone. This sector of law, justice and order, or justice, law and order, can only thrive if we work together as a team. And we invite our judges, magistrates to take very serious stand, because a resurgence of gangs in the county, different formations of different gangs, is not going just to affect the people of this county. It's going to compromise our national security, and we are going to remain firm. The other areas of concern, some land conflict, land fraud, these are issues that we have contained, and we want to thank the land ministry also, because they are working hard. Some of the discussions we will have on land fraud issues will feature prominently tomorrow in Muranga and later in Kirinyaga. But our land ministry is firmly on top of this issue. Other than that, I just want to say that Kiambu continues to be a very important county in our country, very thriving in terms of economic activity. Businesses here are thriving, small and big businesses. His Excellency the President is also investing in climate works, and many young people are being engaged in also housing projects that are going on here. And we expect that over 1,400 young people that will be engaged in climate works will help a great deal to support the economy, and hopefully that as we move forward, this will also become one of the avenues that will help us address insecurity. Misusing their stay in the country by engaging in criminal activities. Our ministry will expeditiously deport them to their own countries, because we don't want people who are thriving in chaos and illegalities in this county. Other than that, I just want to say that we look forward to the Jukwaa la Usalama to listen more and to agree with the grassroots leaders on how best we are going to tackle the challenges that I have mentioned to you. Asante sana. We'll take about 3 questions and then proceed. Don't be anxious. You will have the chance to answer the question. So 3 people, starting with him. Any other 2? Yes, him, and then 1 more. Then the third. Proceed.
Bwana Waziri, yangu ni kuhusu ongezeko la chang'aa ama pombe haramu ambayo inatoka kwingine. Haitengenezewi Kiambu but imekuwa ikiuzwa huku na imeletwa in bulk.
Yeah.
Swali lingine la mwisho ni kuhusu compensation of Karimeno Dam ambao watu walipatiana mashamba imekuwa for long and there is become a security issue.
Kwanza kabisa ningependa kusema kwamba hii changamoto ya pombe haramu tunakabiliana nayo. Kwanza kabisa shida ambayo inakumba hapa Kiambu ni kwanza kuna shida wale ambao wako na leseni ya kutengeneza pombe hapa Kiambu wanaharibu hiyo leseni kwa kutengeneza pombe haramu. Na pia kuna wale ambao wanaleta pombe. Unajua Nairobi na Kiambu ni kama ni sehemu moja kwa sababu ya Nairobi metropolitan area. Ile challenges yenye tunapitia kwa Kiambu pia ndio yale yanapitiwa Nairobi na zingine zinatoka Nairobi kwa sababu ya pombe haramu ambayo inatengenezwa Nairobi inakuja kuuzwa hapa kama ni kwamba ni sehemu moja ama uhusiano moja iliyopo kati ya Nairobi na Kiambu. Kwa hivyo tunapopambana na pombe haramu hapa lazima tupambane nayo Nairobi na hivi karibuni nitakuwa na kikao hiki ya jukwaa la usalama pia na viongozi wa usalama Nairobi tuone kwamba ni njia gani tunaweza kupambana nayo. Lakini nataka kuwaonya wale wote wako na leseni na wanatumia leseni yao vibaya. Tutaondoa hiyo leseni. Aswa wale wanafanya manufacturing mambo ya pombe viwanda yao itafungwa tena kwa sababu tulipokubaliana kufungua viwanda hivyo tulikubaliana kwamba wale ambao wanafanya biashara halali waendelee na biashara halali, lakini kama wao watatumia ile leseni wako nayo kufanya biashara ambayo ni gushi ama ya kuumiza wananchi kwa kuuza pombe haramu, tutaondoa hizo leseni na tunawapatia onyo kali kwamba wajiingize kwa biashara inayofaa ama tutafunga biashara zao. Ile pombe inatoka sehemu zingine aswa Nairobi, tutapambana nayo kupitia Nairobi, lakini pia tunataka tuwaonye wale ambao wanauza zile duka wanauza pombe mbaya, pombe haramu, pia tutachukulia hatua ya kisheria na tunataka county government ya Kiambu wawajibike pia kuhakikisha kwamba leseni ambayo wanapeana kwa biashara katika Kiambu ikuwe sio kwamba kila sehemu ya ile duka inauza chai kwa town yoyote hapa Kiambu. Kuna duka ya kuuza chai na chakula na mahoteli ya chai na chakula ni chache kuliko yale yanauza wine pombe, as far yale yanaitwa wines and spirit, na ni yote wamechukua leseni kupitia county government. Lazima county pia iwajibike kuhakikisha kwamba tunapatia leseni biashara chache, sio biashara nyingi. So I just want to say that we are putting on notice all the business people who are misusing their licenses that we are going to close their businesses. We are going to withdraw particularly the licenses for manufacturers who are using the manufacturing licenses to have other satellite businesses, manufacturing centers, especially in slums, in places like Kikuyu or Kiambu here and Thika. We are going to withdraw your licenses if you are going to misuse it, so that you are getting adulterated alcohol, ethanol to become part and parcel of what you are selling, so that you are making money, paying no taxes, misusing caps, stamps. We are going to ensure that those licenses are also going to be withdrawn. And when we do so, we don't want people making noise here that we are killing businesses and so forth. We want to protect the people of Kenya. On the issue of, on your concern on Karumenu, I think that's an issue that is being ably handled by the Minister of Lands. CS Alice Wahome has been on top of that issue. I believe that as part of our ministry work is to provide support, ensure that people are patient, that we have barazas to alert or to explain to the people the procedure of compensation, but the Ministry of Lands is going to handle that issue ably together with the Ministry of Water, and as a ministry we will take some of these issues back to the relevant ministries and agencies. Yes, the second question.
There is an outcry to bar owners who are complaining that 80 canteens and piece of canteens they are selling the Eureka, which is DEFCON, at a lower price, while their customers have gone to those AP canteens, and also the bar owners have already applied their licenses fully, and they are not getting their customers. Maybe.
Well, I am not, my greatest worry now is not alcohol that is that's being sold in which corner, which is legal, you know. My biggest problem now is illegal alcohol, particularly adulterated ethanol, illegal brews that are brewed locally. People who are, pretending to be crushing cane for juice, but they are busy to use it for local brews, which have not been licensed, and so forth. As to the question of someone going to prison canteens and so forth, the prisons and the canteens of police places and so forth only admit persons who are allowed by law to go there for refreshment and entertainment. And if whether the military, the police, or the prisons, so we expect our police officers to only admit people who are legally allowed to go for refreshment in these places. I don't think if there are people who are illegally selling refreshments or drinks that come from these camps to the market, the relevant disciplinary processes is going to be taken so that then they don't create unnecessary competition with proper businesses. But I don't think that is a very huge problem because we don't even have enough quantities to compete with the market. The real problem is the illegal wines and spirits and brews that are being sold in the market. Yes, lastly. Okay, ameuliza. So I think if you're all okay, yeah. Yes. I thought I said this is the 29th, yeah?